Hey there, toy collector friends and Doctor Who fans alike. Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Triple TC, that's the Time Travelling Toy Collector, and this is the latest entry into my Doctor Who Collecting the Collection range of videos. It is the latest season, and it's the one that just proves my point from earlier that numbering these is ridiculous. It's utterly redonkulous. So here we have the 15th Doctor's first season, which in terms of my numbering of the classics plus the news, I make season 41 with a bit of jiggery pokery, just so that the 60th anniversary had its own 40th season, and the 14th Doctor did too. So here we are with the 15th Doctor, and they have season 1, which of course it can't be. Not least because it features characters from previous seasons of Doctor Who. So to say this is season 1 is ludicrous. But we knew it was coming. So is it season 41? Is it season 1? Is it season 16B? Is it series? Is it series 14? What is it? Nobody. It's just a load of old nonsense. But for the purposes of my linear collection videos, it forms series 41, and that's just how it is on this channel. I appreciate it can be different if you've got a channel, or you've got your headcanon, you've got your own lists of how it works. That's great, that's fantastic, enjoy. I'm not here to debate the season numbers, not least because this just throws everything into madness. I'm just here to look at this wonderful piece of physical media. Let's hope it's wonderful. I've not had a chance to watch it. I'm not here to review what's on the discs. I'm just here to review what this physical media looks like. So this is the 15th Doctor's first full season, and it's a lovely steelbook, so you can see the artwork there. It's got that nice so there, don't go Doctor Who season 1, bonkers, really messes up my shelf. We can see it's rated 12. Here is the back of the J card. Is it a J card? Some people seem to call it a J card, some people seem to call it an L card. I just call it a dust cover because that's just what I perceive it to be, to protect the corners, and for scuff marks on the shelf, but anyway, here we are. This is the art on the dust sleeve, if you like, where we have Millie Gibson sitting there as Ruby Sunday. There's the blurb about the season, and again 6 hours, more than 6 hours, probably 6 hours and 3 minutes or something, of additional material and special features and blah blah blah. So that's all the blurb that we get on the back of the card, and then we have the opening here, and there we are. So let's take it out of the slip cover, put that to one side. Thank you very much. And here we have the artistry of the DVD of the steelbook in its entirety, and it's Ncuti Gatwa as the Doctor, and he's wearing perhaps one of his most well-known costumes here, even though he does in this season fluctuate quite a lot through his different outfits. And then the back is a full metallicized rendition of Ruby Sunday, as we saw on the card there, and yeah, so ultimately, all in all, a very nice Blu-ray set. I would just say again, we see here just how wonderfully thin this is. Admittedly, there's only 8 episodes for the main series and the Christmas special, which is included in here. But I saw the Blu-ray, I think it was the standard Blu-ray box set that someone was showing off, and I believe it was significantly wider, so I don't know what's going on with that. But again, as anyone that's familiar with this channel will know, I really appreciate the space-saving mechanisms built into steelbooks, and of course the Doctor Who, the classic collection archive limited edition sets, which is really what this was mostly to focus on. I moved into New Who due to the hiatus in production generated by the COVID experience. So opening it up, let's see what we get inside. Inside we get a leaflet, a leaflet which actually breaks down what's on the various discs, so you can see that. Have a pause if you so wish. So that's what we get there. What else do we have? Merchandise booklet. Okay, fair enough. Various bits and pieces of merchandise that's available. and so on and so forth. Okay, that's lovely. That's very nice. Not going to focus on that. And here we have the interior of the set. Now, these aren't on any kind of pulley-outy things, and the discs themselves are a little bit... I don't know what to say, really. A little bit lacking in terms of anything wonderful. I'm not going to... And they're also stacked. The discs are stacked. I'll show you what I mean. If you can see this way. So, yeah, they're just sort of stacked in a pile, which I have mixed feelings about, but, you know, it's a space saver. The art, I'm not going to pull them all out, but the artwork behind here is the, you can see the crossing there from Abbey Road, from the Devil's Cord episode, presumably. And I imagine we've got the Doctor and Ruby behind these. I don't know, because I've never taken them out, but I'm damned if I'm going to sit here and pull them all out and then try and get them all on. I'm a little disappointed that there's not a major investment on the stickers on the actual discs, though. I think that's a bit of a shame, because we do get that in other ranges, shall we say. So let's just pop that back in there. I'll close this up. But all in all, I think it's a really glorious piece of artwork. On the wraparound cover, it doesn't give away anything else. So there's no TARDIS on here, which, you know, there we go. But I love it. You know, I think it's really, really nice. It certainly does everything that it needs to do. So I'm glad I've managed to pick this up. And again, for reasons that I do not understand, several of the New Who Steelbooks have become ridiculously overpriced on the secondary market. Now, I don't know quite what's led to that, but if you were to go on the secondary market, and I'm speaking, you know, to you from, where are we, August 2024, but some of the seasons, because I was again looking, I look every so often to try and pick up the missing Steelbooks that I've got for my 12th Doctor. I've got two. I've only got two missing from. I've got the DVD. I've got the DVD Blu-ray box sets, but I don't have the Steelbook, which is what I'm now trying to collect for completeness and space saving. But they are astronomically priced. But I found some of the other ones, like the 50th anniversary Steelbook was ridiculously priced, £750. I remember seeing it for. I mean, it fluctuates. There's variable prices on there, but it's really surprised me how some of these have rocketed. So, you know, I'm not suggesting that this in and of itself is an investment, but I will say that I'm very glad that I've picked it up on its first run, because they just seem to... I know it's a limited edition because of the steelbookness of it, but yeah, it just strikes me as a really strange... Well, maybe I'm being unfair. Maybe it's not that it's really strange. Maybe it's just because I'm so accustomed to physical media being a bit of a poor relation now. Everyone's enjoying streaming and downloads, etc., etc. So I think sometimes physical media does get a bit of a raw deal. So to find that even now, physical media that's not that old, not that hard, I wouldn't have thought to locate, has escalated in value, surprises me. I think it takes me by surprise. Anyway, thank you for sticking around for the last 10 minutes or so. You've been a fantastic audience. I have been the Triple TC, that's the time travelling toy collector, and I appreciate this isn't a toy, but it is toy adjacent because it is part of a collection that I have, and that keeps growing, and that is aligned to one of the, well, it's a major merchandising franchise, which has spawned numerous toys that I have collected and continue to collect. So that's my rationale for it. And it's also something that when I was growing up, we never had, apart from the intermittent releases of VHS cassettes, we never really had scope to have the physical media. So for me, it's a real privilege to be able to collect the classic series, yes, in its limited edition format, but also to append onto that everything from Chris Eccleston right through to now, and who knows what lies ahead in the future. Anyway, have you picked up your 15th Doctor Steelbook for his first season? Are you going to? Did you enjoy the first season of the 15th Doctor, or did you have very different views of the first season of the Doctor in his current incarnation? Do let me know in the comments below. I always am fascinated to hear other people's points of view and opinions. And you know, we keep it a friendly and a calm place, because everyone is entitled to their different opinions, and it's about the opinions. It's not about attacking each other, because that's not what we're here for, is it? So you take care. I look very much forward to seeing you in a future video. If you enjoyed hanging around like you have done, please like the video, and it would be great if you could drop a subscription to the channel, because that really helps me get towards my next major subscriber milestone. So I'll be really grateful. And again, if you want to drop a message in the comments to say you've subscribed, I will respond to each of you that does that. Take care. I look very much forward to seeing you, as I said, in a future or a past video. It just remains for me to say that a thing of beauty really is a toy, or toy adjacent, forever. Bye bye for now.